Just thinking about, it being your final regular season game as a, Army football player and the path that your time at West Point. What are your thoughts as the game gets a little bit closer, about suiting up for potentially the last time at Mikey?
Uh, I think I can speak for all the seniors that it doesn't feel. I don't think we'll feel it until after. We're focused on this game we got coming up, and it's hard to think about that while also getting ready for a tough opponent in UTSA as well. So I think afterwards it'll hit us fully.
Gotcha. How do you the schedule that's playing Notre Dame on Saturday, tough game, and now you have this line of games set up with UTSA, the AAC championship game, Navy, and a bowl game. How how have you processed things after Saturday? How have you prioritized things, so to speak? How did you hit the did you watch film right away Saturday night? Did you what did you how did you handle it, so to speak?
Just looking forward to UTSA this week. That's really it. You take things day by day. Um, that's really was my main thought. You got to wash that last game away if it's a win or a loss, and get ready for that next game, because at the end of the day, that last game's not going to help you win the next game that's in front of you.
Yeah, what was Sunday like for you guys? It was like business as usual when you got back on the field, like a normal Sunday. It felt like where you guys like had that focus and ready for the next challenge, so to speak.
Yes, it's you get in, you get ready for that next game, you you learn from your mistakes, you look at the good, but you also look at the bad in detail, because looking at the good is not always going to help you prepare for the next game. And you fix those things and get ready for that opponent that's coming in next week.
I know you guys are a little banged up front, but the depth has always been one of the strong points of this team and defensive line, and certainly this season you guys have rotated guys. Um, how much is that going to help you guys get through these games? Because I mean, Kyle with Kyle being out, and how much do you think that helps you?
I'm not, you know, I'm just blessed to be in a D line room where we rotate a lot, because most colleges probably don't, and it helps us because it also instills trust. You know, you trust that man that's coming in for you when he steps on the field. So I feel like rotation wise in a game, that's what it is. It epitomizes our culture of trust, and brotherhood, especially.
I appreciate it. Good luck on Saturday, Dre. Thanks so much.
Hi, Dre. Ken McMillan, Times Herald Record.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. Dre, just to follow on Sal's point there, with Kyle out, how do you feel for a guy like that to, have to miss games this late in a senior season?
That's my brother. I love him to death. That's my best friend since I've been here. And yeah, you feel down about it, but if Kyle were here, he would tell all of us, why are you feeling down about me? We got a whole season ahead of us. So it's like, yeah, you feel for it, but you also play for him. And I feel that all of us as a team play for Kyle and our other teammates that get hurt as well. So
Tell us what is it like being a college football player at a major school 10 weeks in, 10 games in, I should say, and you still got 4 games to go. How tough is this?
I mean, it's just looking forward to UTSA. Like I honestly didn't know we had that many games until you just told me. It's all been about UTSA to me.
But you don't feel different at this stage of the season? You don't feel a little more tired, a little more whatever?
I feel great.
Fair enough, fair enough. Dre, tell us about your path getting here. What's it like being a senior, being so close to graduation and all?
It feels great, It's you come through a program like this, which is rugged, tough. You come through West Point in general, which is the hardest institution in the nation, and be able to say that I'm this close is a blessing. And I'm pretty sure all of our seniors can say that as well. We've all had our own ups and downs within this institution, and it's just a blessing to be this close because at West Point, you see a lot of your friends kind of fade out and drop, but to be here is really a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to ask you that next, that, it was a big freshman class when you came in, and it's much smaller now. And this happens every year at West Point, but what's it like to be with this group of seniors and knowing, hey, we made it?
I love them. I love the class of 25. I love them to death. They've got me through so much. Like, I can go to any person in that locker room in my class and on the team in general and just spill my heart to them, and they'll just sit there and listen. You got guys that you got guys like Trey Sophia, Kyle Lewis, David Cross, and Tyrell Robinson, Boobie Law, Bill Katsianis, Max DiDomenico, Josiah Banks. We could stay on here all night, and I could just name the whole class to you and just how much they mean to me. And it's just, I'm excited that we've gotten this far, and I'm excited to see what each and every one of us does in our future.
Honestly, when you were a freshman, first day here, did you think it was going to be this easy, hard, whatever?
I just, as you can see through this interview, I just look at the thing that's right in front of me. And as a freshman, I was like, I know it's not going to be easy. I know it's not going to be hard, but I just got to look at my 50-meter target and just keep going from there.
Okay. And then just to refer, Sal asked you kind of this, but I know you have games to play. But on Saturday, when you go out there, do you think it's going to be a special moment for you? Are you going to take a minute and look around at something or try to remember something?
We as a team, I feel that this senior day gives us an extra oomph. Like, it gives us that extra push for people who aren't seniors on the team to play for us. But I also feel like it's business as usual. This game, we're going to play our hardest, and we're playing a very tough UTSA team. They're playing their best football right now, and we're going to have to give it all we got to have a chance at winning this game.
Is it going to be a little harder without the core?
This team's just is going to be hard to beat, period. They're a very good team, high-powered offense, a good defense that knows us well. I guess we'll see on Saturday.
All right, Dre, thanks for your time. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hi, Dre. Ken Kreitzer, Cam Vets Media. Good to see you. Just recapping Notre Dame. What made it tough to stop their running game? We talked a little bit to Jeremiah Love afterwards, a big fullback. And what made it tough to stop them on Saturday night?
They were a good team. They capitalized on some mistakes we made, and on those capitalizations, they got points. My hat's off to them. They're the number 3 team in the nation, I believe, and I feel like they deserve to
Top
be.
5, yeah.
Yeah, they're a very good team, very disciplined, and very well coached. And they capitalized on those mistakes, and the outcome was the outcome.
Hey, you said you're you're right on preparation for UTSA. How do you prepare? Do you like to watch game film? Do you talk to the coaches about what to expect or what you have to work on in your game plan? How do you approach it?
Just being focused every day, every single day. No, never. It's all about going into preparation with like a fine tooth comb. I'm sorry, and just watching everything you can. You want to give yourself the best opportunity to be the best person you can be, and I feel like all of us on this team do that every week. Watch film, stay after, talk to scout team. Just trying to be the best we can be every day. And with this opponent coming in, we gotta intensify that even more because they're a good team.
Very good. And tell us a little bit about your future. You got branch night coming up, and as you said, you're getting close to graduation. What's in store for you in the future in the Army?
Hopefully I branch FA, go to Bullock, and then who knows from there. None of us can tell the future, but hopefully FA for sure. Branch night's coming up on December 4th. That's coming up quick. So we'll see. Hopefully our next conversation, I could be giving you a little bit more into what's going to happen.
Yeah, going out to Fort Sill in Oklahoma. My dad went out there in 1942 for the same for FA. Tell us what's been a couple of your highlights at West Point.
My brothers, I love them to death. Just being here with my brothers, and I named a couple of them off to you, but they've got me through this place, no doubt. Like it's a real, when we say brotherhood, it's a real brotherhood. Like they make you angry, they make you happy. Sometimes they tell you things you don't want to hear, but you need to hear them. Like that's been my absolute highlight here.
Yeah. Hey, what's your academic major?
Defensive strategic studies.
Well, what's been a highlight there? What's been a favorite course or project?
My favorite course is domains of war. Just learning about why we go to war, how we go to war, and the theories we put behind war.
Very good, Dre. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Dre. Have a good night, buddy.